Thank you, Mr. Chair. I'm here before you today to ask for your support on a resolution I have to help support our SULACs. Many of you know it's impossible to downplay the vital economic importance of the Great Lakes Seaway and the SULACs as a trade corridor not only for iron ore, in which my district has the only operating mines in Michigan, but also other industries that move resources and trade throughout the region and even throughout the world. To secure Michigan's future economic success, we must work with federal agencies to support our ports, harbors, and critical marine infrastructure to keep our state moving forward. And for those of you that were here last session, Governor Snyder did approve the appropriation of $52 million to go towards the rebuilding of a new lock in the Sioux. And the total estimated cost at this point is probably a little over $1 billion. We have been working on trying to rebuild a new lock at the Sioux Locks for over 30 years. So as we hold off year by year, we can kind of see that eventually the maintenance we do for 2 months a year between January 15th and March 15th is only going to last so long. The best way to describe what really my resolution is getting at is first to look at where we are today. You have two handouts in front of you. One was done under the Snyder administration, and where are we today? 100% of the iron ore mined in the U.S. comes through the Sioux Locks. What that equates to with the Marquette Iron Range as well as the Mesabi Range in Minnesota is $500.4 billion of iron ore that passes through annually. A good note when we talk about transportation, shipping on the Great Lakes saves about $2.7 billion a year on transportation costs. So that's everything we can ship by ore boat does not have to be on rail. It certainly doesn't have to be on our roads. Out of 240 locks in the United States, the Sioux Locks ranks first in economic significance. And the Sioux Locks handles 68 million tons of commerce annually. So what would happen if the Sioux Locks were to close? If you look at the layout of the actual locks themselves on this handout, you can see that right now we only have 2 locks that are functioning, with the Poe lock being the most important. And that's simply because we have started using longer ore boats, the 1,000-footers, that can handle more cargo and move more resources quicker. So if we were forced to shut down, if that lock failed, we would be looking at a 6-month shutdown of the Sioux Locks, and it would result in 11 million jobs lost nationwide. Of to note for my representatives and colleagues in Southeast Michigan, 100% of North American auto production would halt within weeks. In 30 days, a shutdown of the Sioux Locks would create a $160 million economic impact, and the gross domestic product would be decreased by $1.3 trillion of the Poe lock closing. So again, my resolution that is part of a larger package of resolutions urging our federal government to support our Great Lakes. I'm grateful for the opportunity to present mine as one of the first resolutions, simply because of the importance where we're at and the ongoing support from both our senators here in Michigan, Senator Stabenow, Senator Peters, but as well as the 1st Congressional District. Jack Bergman, as our congressman, has been pushing hard on this. To be honest, I'd like to see other states step up. I know that was a goal of Governor Snyder's, especially Minnesota, to help us pay for some of this. And I do think we can get there. I know some of their representatives, especially from the northern districts, are open to that. So that's something I guess I would like to pursue in the future.